Hello boys and girls, this is Miss Fisher and I'm here with a guided drawing video for you. Since we're exploring Beatrix Potter and this week Peter Rabbit, we're going to be drawing a rabbit today. So all you really need is a piece of paper and any kind of coloring utensils you want to use. I'm going to be using block crayons and regular crayons, but you can use whatever you have. You can use a marker, you can use a pencil, you can use whatever you want. So I'm going to start with a green color, and I want to give my rabbits some place to be. So we always start in class with kind of the background, and then we build up on that. And so I'm going to start with grass because I need to plant my rabbit. He can't just be floating in the air, right? So how I draw grass is I start the way it grows. So grass grows from the ground. So I'm going to start from the very bottom of my page. The pieces that are closer to the ground are going to be thicker, and then as it gets taller it gets thinner, which is kind of how real grass looks and grows. So I'm not going straight up, I'm kind of curving to the side, I'm curving around. Grass doesn't just grow stick straight up, it grows, towards the left, towards the right, it curls downwards, it doesn't grow straight. So to make it more natural and being kind of random with it, which actually makes it easier to draw because I don't have to be so focused on it being straight. So, and if you make a mistake, that's totally fine because nothing is perfect in nature, nothing's perfect in real life. So any kind of mistake is more realistic really to the grass. I have my grass. We are ready to move on to do the bunny. So I'm going to start with the body of the bunny, and you're just gonna have to bear with me because it's gonna take a little bit to take the shape of the bunny or take the shape of the rabbit. I'm gonna be using a brown. You could make a gray bunny, you can make a black bunny, a pink bunny, a bright green bunny, any kind of bunny you want, or rabbit. And I'm going to start by creating kind of a backward C. So again, we have created this grass to plant our bunny there. So I'm going to make a backward C for his body shape. So we normally, C's would normally go, it's going to look something like that. So there. And on the bottom of my C, I'm going to turn a little hook towards the inside. So I'm taking this bottom piece and I'm making a little hook, just like that. And this hook is actually going to become a foot or a bunny leg. So I'm going to give it a little toe, and all I'm doing to give it a toe is just taking my crayon and making a curved line in the middle of that hook. Moving on from there, I'm going to make another kind of hook or loop, if you will. So coming from this end part of the hook here, I'm going to go up and loop over. And there's really not a better way to kind of describe that besides just up and loop over. So we're kind of just making a whole bunch of different hooks, right? So we made our first hook, then we made a smaller hook, and then we made a little bit medium-sized hook going up like that. And so that's kind of the bunny's hip bone, if you will. Is this starting to look like a bunny to you? Okay, so moving from that, I'm going to make another curved line in front of this last hook that I made. So I'm probably going to use my pinky to kind of measure the distance. So if you want to put your pinky there, that's about the distance you want between your curved line and the last hook that you drew. And your curved line is going to go just like that. This curved line is actually the other part of the bunny's leg, because obviously bunnies have two legs. So I'm actually going to make another little hook that's coming off of that curved line and comes around and meets the other bunny hook, other bunny foot. And then that foot gets a little toe, so just in the middle of that foot, I'm going to draw a little toe. Okay, moving forward, it's time for the kind of the scary part. We're going to make the bunny head. So the bunny head is going to come around the top part of this line that we just drew that started the other leg. So I'm coming out and up. Fun part, so we're going to do the bunny ears. So it's going to go, you're going to make two long bunny ears. So I'm going to start with a curved line going up towards the top of my page, and then I'm going to kind of give it a point and come back down. And then behind this one, I'm going to create another curved line that comes up and back down, so slightly tilted, almost like how we were drawing the grass, kind of tilted, going up and back down. So now the bunny has two ears. And then this part of the bunny ear is the side that's not facing us, so we wouldn't see the inside of it, but this one is facing us. So I'm going to make a smaller version of that up and back down loop that is facing us to make the inside of that bunny's ear. And now my next step is to create the bunny nose, which is really just kind of like a half triangle on the end of his little nose there. And the bunny's eye, which today is just a round dot or circle. And of course, it's not a rabbit without a fluffy tail. So there you have it. There is our nice little. Had fun with this drawing today, and that you're enjoying our Beatrix Potter author study. And remember, if you make a mistake, it's okay. You can turn it into something beautiful.